Welcome to your first edition of Wardy Screencast in Digital Journalism. I kind of pick up yesterday. I know we talked about the different purposes of media: PIE, persuade, inform, or entertain. The different types of media: newspapers, radio, podcasts, and also definition of media. Getting information out to a large group of people, can perform a public service. What we'll look at today is pretty much, the information in the information age. Is it credible? You want to make sure that you have reliable information, and that you also are, as journalists, my future intrepid reporters, will produce reliable, credible information. So you have to learn kind of how to access the information. And here's the basic thing: media process skills. There's 4 skills you have, which will lead us to kind of learning, how to find information, figuring out if it's credible or not. Fake news will play into this when we get into it, and then eventually creating something. And we're going to use advertising, kind of persuasive kind of stuff to start this. We will move into informational. We will move into real, true journalism. But I think commercials, advertising kind of lead to a fun little project at the end. It'll be fun. Don't worry. So there's 4 basic media process skills. You probably want to write these down. They'll be on a quiz at some point, and we're going to work with the first one today. The next class we'll work with another 2, and eventually we'll get to creating. So here they are. So write these down. By the way, Bill O'Reilly, that's for you, CJ Tanier. I know you love Fox News. All right. Access. How do I access information? What media do I use? Analyze, which really means break apart. Look at what it's telling you. Evaluate it. Is it credible? Is it fake news? That's going to be huge these days. Probably hearing a lot about fake news. And eventually create your own messages. It creates the fun part. But you got to know how to access, figure out what's credible or not, so that way you're creating a good message. Look what's done well, look what's not done well. So I would make sure you have these down. And access information is really, this is group practice, but it's going to be individual. That's really just finding information. How do I find good information? You could, if you wanted to, look up something on Donald Trump. All right, you could type in Donald Trump in Google. The first 5 things that pop up might not be credible, might be fake news. So really accessing and finding the information you need is clutch and key. All right, I'm going to have you kind of practice with this a little bit in Google Classroom. You're going to have an assignment where you have to go in, find a movie that's opening this weekend, find some reviews about that movie, and then you're going to have to write an email to a friend, pretend it's to a friend. You're actually going to type it up. You don't have to actually send it. You could if you want, but you must submit it in the Google Doc, in Google Classroom, to get credit. You'll write a letter or an email to a friend telling about the movie and saying, hey, we should go check this out, and why, or this movie's open. I don't want to waste my money on this. Why not? But you're also going to have to cite evidence. We're going to see, you're accessing information. Are you accessing good information? That's pretty much all there is to this. So you're going to research, keep a list of reference articles, links, and you're going to put that in the Google Doc. And that's pretty much it.